Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Timberborn. My gosh, look at the beavers scurrying about. I love the little farm hats. I think that's the most adorable thing that they have. Anyways, it's been a minute since I've played some Timberborn. And in that time, we've had an update, which temporarily broke some mods, and then I had to update them. And I had to kind of force update them. I had to do the whole unsubscribe, resubscribe thing, and I ran into a problem when that happened. All of these metal stairs that I have everywhere were gone, and so all of my buildings were disconnected, and I had like 80 stuck beavers. I had, I think, 160 unconnected buildings. I believe I have replaced all the stairs. I'll admit, I used dev mode and just placed them. I didn't wait for them to get rebuilt. I cheated a little bit. It's okay, because, you know, we had built them legit once, so it's fine. A Bad Tide is just wrapping up, but we are on the update that has the new particle effects for waterfalls, which look fantastic. I think there's probably a better... Yeah, there we go. There's a good waterfall right there. Look at that. It's pretty. I dig it. So today, I want to begin investigating bots, but I also want to work on some leisure. First things first, though, this spatter dock storage is in a really bad spot. It really prevents me from getting power to anything on this level, just because of where it's located. So what I think we're going to do is move it to here, to this spot, which is as simple as building the new one, setting it to spatter dock. It's one of these. Soy spatter dock. There we go. And then set this to empty. And then as that gets built, they'll bring the spatter dock over. Wanted to take a moment as my voice cracks to talk about some of the comments that I've seen regarding my Timberborn series. And I just want to be very, very clear at the outset. I appreciate your comments. I truly do. I appreciate the insights that a lot of you have offered in ways to optimize things and improve in general on what's happening with this district. All greatly appreciated. That said, I think it is important to kind of just do a general reminder that I am not a min-max style player. If you have come looking for just the most efficient possible Timberborn builds, that's not me. That's just not. I play the game to have fun with the game. Come up with silly builds, crazy builds, over-the-top builds, because I can type things. And I don't always really worry about whether or not something is going to be the most efficient, whether something is going to be, you know, just the ideal way of configuring something. That's just not who I am at all. It's not what leads me to enjoy a game. I think they'll be able to build that one, but not that one. Yeah, it's problematic. We'll build stairs, just temporary ones. So, you know, if you've come looking for, you know, that sort of Timberborn experience on my channel, you're going to be disappointed. That's, like I said, it's just not who I am at all. It's not how I prefer to enjoy the game. I tend to be, you know, kind of take a casual approach to it. You may find that a positive thing. You may find that a negative thing. I don't know. But it is how I approach the game. It's why I don't play on hard mode. I play on normal. I modify Bad Tide seasons. I add things like extra iron on maps and eliminate, you know, what was one of the biggest challenges of the map. And the reason I did that on this map, I addressed this in the comments, is because we're going to be building such a huge district, there just is not enough ruins on the default map. So I edited it and added more ruins, which you can see, by the way. All of these are gone now. I cleared them out. So, okay, good. We've got our new spider duck there. That one still has a few in it, but that's okay. We can get rid of it. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to take a moment and just address that. Because what I kind of sensed is that some people were feeling a bit frustrated seeing how I was doing some things in the game that wasn't, you know, from like a min-max approach, or from, you know, just having everything being the most efficient. You know, I know somebody commented, you know, why would I plant anything but oaks or pine? I forget what the combination was. Because I want to, because I like the way they look. I like the diversity in the trees. You know, if it's all just one or two trees, it gets a little monotonous. Of course, these are over here to get maple syrup, and these are over here to be food for chestnuts. But back here is, you know, like kind of our main forestry, as well as over this direction. But that's why I kind of do things the way I do. It's more about me just chilling with the game, having a good time with the game, and going from there. So hopefully you'll stick around and kind of enjoy my unique perspective on the game that differs greatly, I realize, from the way a lot of creators approach the game. And that's fine. You know, everybody has their own style. I'm gonna pause this. And everybody has their preferences. And my opinion on gaming is, if you're enjoying yourself, if you're having a good time, then you're playing the game right. And that's going to look different for every game, for everybody. You know, everybody's going to have what they want to accomplish, what their agenda is, and what their preferences are. And that is kind of the beauty of gaming, is that a well-made game meets its players where they are, instead of forcing them into a specific gameplay loop. And I think Timberborn delivers that in spades. So that's kind of where I am with the series and with the game itself. And I hope you can appreciate that. I think we're going to eliminate all of this decoration, because the reason I'm doing bots right now is because of the mod that I'm using. I don't know whether they need power or biofuel or both, since we have all the food available for all the beavers. I'm going to assume, I haven't built a bot with this mod yet, but I'm going to assume that the bots have everything available. Punch cards and grease and the other things I'm forgetting. You know, the control tower. Of course, there's a charging station, there's catalyst, there's biofuel, and then, of course, the punch cards, which will require even more printing presses. But we have the paper for it. The paper's keeping up fine, so that'll be fine. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to find out. I just want to get an single bot assembler in, and then see what our first bot needs, and then go from there in planning everything else out. So let's get this little bit right here constructed, and then we'll see what that looks like for the bot, and then we'll kind of try to shoehorn in some stuff for bots, so that maybe we can start supplementing our workforce with some bots that can, you know, just churn out stuff 24 hours a day. I think that would be a good thing, especially as we get into some of the building projects that are going to take us farther away from the district. I think it'll be good to have bots that are working 24 hours a day. So yep, we're going to speed this along and get this built. Cool, so they've got everything but this done, and then they've just got to come hammer that a few times and it will be finished. I don't really have anybody to work there right now. I have a lot of empty jobs. We've got 42 baby beavers, 7 empty beds, but we also have 13 injured beavers, which is kind of rough. I have been making parts. We do have beavers employed to make parts. So we should, I did that right, yeah? Those are 3 different things, those are 3 different things, awesome. So they should start getting filled. This should start getting the parts that they need. And then soon, well, that's stretching it. It takes a while to get a bot built, 36 in-game hours. But relatively soon, we will have a bot, and then we'll be able to see what they need. So I'm going to kind of just jump cut to when that bot gets finished. That's kind of going to really determine where we go for the rest of today's video. I've slowed things down because that bot is finished. Where'd you go? Where'd he go? Shouldn't he be like right here walking out of the building? There he is. Okay, so I've also built a charging station over there. Of course, it's saying -3 for the condition because they lack biofuel. Let's see if they go to the charger or not. Ironbot 1, since you are an ironbot, are you going to go to the charger? And if so, will that somehow negate the need for biofuel? So you're heading that direction. Let's see what happens here. Down the stairs, across the walkway. Yeah, it looks like you're heading towards the charger. Are you going to the charger? No, you're gonna go smell the sunflowers. All right. So, energy alone is not enough. It needs biofuel as well. That's interesting. I wonder though. Okay, so we're gonna continue to experiment. Let's get some biofuel on the go here real quick, just to have it done. Also, before I do that, we can do that later. I want to move these over so that I have room for one more bot assembler right here. So I need to blast a few tiles out of here, but we'll worry about that in a minute. This is all just kind of experimental at the moment to see what's what. So we're going to make some biofuel. We'll go out of potatoes is the most efficient one. Yes, I always forget which one. I know I just said I don't do efficiency, but I don't want to waste food either. So we'll do that. We'll throw a little biofuel container right here and forget which one of these it is. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. So that should get built. And then we'll see what happens. What I'm going to do is leave this pause so the bot can't recharge. And see if biofuel alone is enough. So we're definitely going to have to, you know, we'll be waiting a while. Thankfully, you know, through the power of editing, we can just jump to where that won't be a thing. But we should have biofuel being made. Yes, we have biofuel being made. Awesome. So I am just going to keep this dude centered. Wait for his energy to run down since he'll be able to get biofuel soon. And see what happens if we have just biofuel but not energy. Alright, so question answered very quickly because the energy ran out. Biofuel still full, energy depleted. Yeah, they need both. That's interesting. That we're going to need both. Look, I turned your charging station on. Go charge. Come on, go charge. Get back to work because you're the one making your own biofuel as well. There you go. Alright, so you now have energy, you now have biofuel, which should put you at a baseline of 0. And then it looks like we can add all of these then to get a bonus. So we can do the catalyst, we can do control tower, we can do the grease, we can do the punch cards. That's fascinating, to be honest. So the question now is, where do I sprinkle in the charging stations in order to be able to get them working? Because we ideally would want them out here in the fields. working the trees, all of it. You know, I would like to get as many bots working as possible so that the beavers can kind of chill and be leisurely and then help populate new districts as they come online. So that at least answers some questions of what we're going to need to think about for this. So I'm trying to look and see where would be the best place, because I want to get the catalyst and grease going here pretty quick, and probably punch cards as well. Punch cards could easily go like right here, I believe, without too much trouble, because we have paper being stored around here somewhere. I thought maybe it's in these little guys. Yeah, it's in these little guys. Oh no, it is a big one. They just look like little ones because of the way they did the roofs. All right, cool. So yeah, we'll do those things over here. So let's get rid of these stairs that I put in, because they're not necessary anymore. I'm not gonna worry about reclaiming any of that. And get rid of that and clean that up. Whoops. Now we clean that up. Cool, 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 cool. I would like to continue having this at the same level. So these are, where's my paper mill? Printing press, sorry. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, awesome. So what we'll do is see if we can't get away with this. And then that is not ideal. It's just not. Oh, well, I have this power connection here, so I could use that. Okay, all right, that works. That works. So it'll give me 1, 2. Yeah, I can get them in here. 1, 2. Yeah, that's how numbers work, Brandon. 1, 2. Yeah. So we can just go there, and then right there, power, and then connect that up, just like that, and then throw, I don't know why we're paused, and then throw a couple of printing presses on here to make punch cards. I know you're blocking that. It's okay. Trust me. So you'll make punch cards, and then we can just jump right down here. I'm gonna blast out a little bit right here just to give me one more tile, so that I can bring my refineries down here. I don't want, this is, like I said, just temporary. It was just something I wanted to start with, and then we'll go from there. Man, if we're gonna have bots working in all of these buildings, we really need chargers like everywhere back here, and I have just not left space for that. It just didn't even dawn on me at the time that we might need chargers. A lot of this down here is storage. The only thing on the very bottom level that is a job are these 5, right? Yeah. So if we go up a level, there's still really no power there. Still no jobs on this level. We have power coming in one level higher right there. So like I could, you know, theoretically get a charger there, but it wouldn't be connected to power because of the way those buildings share power. Like about the only place I could really even get a charger in this whole level is like right here. Yeah. Coming off of the backside of the fermenter. And that would give me 1. We could use this gap right here in between our grist mills, because that will carry the power. We will lose a couple scratching posts, but that's okay. But the chargers will bridge that gap. And there are quite a few jobs down here that we've got bots doing. So we could, yeah, we could get a few in here. So we're gonna lose power temporarily on all of these, but that's fine. We're stocked up on everything right now. So I don't think that's going to be too big of an issue. So if we come in here, we can put a charging station in right there. And then I got to get rid of the scratching post. Oh, we could even put one like right here in front of the hot tub there. Yeah, that works. And then we'll just back these all the way into this corner. Get rid of the scratching posts. And then extend that path back. And that should get those done. And then we'll blast that while we're looking at it. Because we do need to get the biofuel back underway sooner rather than later. So cool, let's go up another level. I'd like to keep charging as close to people, the beavers who need it, people, as possible. Like here's another one. We could get rid of this hospital. Medical bed. I always call them hospitals or medical beds. So yeah, let's get rid of that. We can always put these things elsewhere. For now, I'm thinking we want to have chargers close to the bots. And as it is, we also want to have, you know, the catalyst and the books and the punch, or the books with punch cards and the biofuel sprinkled throughout so they don't have to travel very far. So we have some challenges here to get all this sorted and retrofit it all in. While I'm thinking about it, let's see about getting one right here, as I mentioned a moment ago. I think, yep, that'll do it. And then we can have it right here. Cool, cool, cool. And then up another level. We are still looking at all of that. So up another level. This is all housing, except for here, but I don't have power right here. Can we get power up to here where these guys are and just replace these? This is again, I really wish that for our vertical shafts we had like a T-junction vertical that would let me bring power off this way. I know that there's a mod that has like an everything connection. I may have to get that because I'm kind of bummed that I can't do this. So I can't get a charging station off of these, I don't think. I don't think that shares power right there. But I'm going to try it to see. It says it shares power with the adjacent building. But I'm under the impression that the only place that these actually share power is off the middle. So we'll see what happens with that. And then that could get us, honestly, a nice little row. I want to get bots working in the bot part factory sooner rather than later. Simply because, matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and just spend those points now. There's a lot of injuries that take place in the bot part factory, so I think it'd be nice to get the bots making that so we don't have to worry about injuries. So cool. We'll get this built and see if it's powered. And then while we're waiting for all of that, we can come back over here and get probably a couple refineries, maybe even... Gosh, let's go to the right category and then go to a refinery and get like 2 for biofuel. Yeah, and then I am going to blast again. They won't be able to reach this just yet, all of it, but they'll be able to get it in stages. Because I want to go in behind here with a couple more. So we'll do like biofuel and then probably one more biofuel and then a catalyst. So then we can just like bring that path like that, and that should work okay. So that means we want another refinery here. We'll go biofuel on this one. I'm planning on having a lot of bots, so I want to go kind of hard on this. Let's make this our main storage. So again, we'll blast out just a little bit right here. That way I can get that in there, hopefully a little more easily. So cool. I want to see, did they get this down here built. That's still just better. Back on. What is that? They haven't gotten that one built yet, but they're working on it right now, so we'll know in just a moment if this is going to have power. It's not complaining about being unpowered. Cool. That makes me very happy. So what we're going to do is get rid of all of these contemplation spots, and we're going to do kind of a little row here of all of the little things that they need. So this will be for... I thought I could store punch cards in there. Wait. Oh, is it the warehouse that stores? I really thought punch cards went there. Okay. Small warehouse is what I need. My bad. I don't know why I thought it was the pile. So, warehouse. So we'll do the punch cards. Actually, we don't need that. We need to get rid of that. And then we need to do little tanks. One for biofuel set to obtain. One for catalyst. Oh, we need grease as well. I forgot about that. Catalyst set to obtain. And then another one for grease as I click all the wrong buttons. So if we just kind of like repeat this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we've got 5 more spots here. Matter of fact, we can even make it symmetrical, it looks like. We can do... Why can't I put that there? Hello? It's not letting me place one here. Is there something in the way? Oh, do these require clearance? And there's not clearance above it? Easy fix though. Because I don't have to have these up here. So this is what's preventing it at the moment. Oh, there we go. That just gets rid of all of that. That doesn't leave anything unconnected. And now I should be able to go back down and do what I want to do. Though, how's this one looking? This one is blocked. We can fix that. We can bring... Oh, I already have a platform there, do I? I do. And that's going to get rid of a ton of houses. Oh, that's frustrating. Alright, so what we'll do then is... Whoops, go down one too many levels. Instead of doing, like, the catalyst and the grease twice, we'll just do... Did I do 2 of these as catalyst? I did. We'll just do biofuel twice and the charger twice. Yeah? Maybe we do extra chargers and extra biofuel just to be safe. The biofuel is pretty quick. They just go in and come back out. The charger takes a minute. So yeah, let's do extra chargers since we have the space here. And then I might be able to cram in a small warehouse there. No, okay. That's fine. So those should all get built. This, we don't have any making punch cards yet. So actually, here now, never mind. I spoke too soon. Oh, and wow, quick beavers. There we go. So now they'll be able to get over here to do that one. And we'll get rid of these red wavy lines. Get this blasted out, get our other refinery in so that we can start making catalyst, which is going to be right here. Entrance is not blocked, trust me. It's fine. There we go. Catalyst, which is made from what? I don't even remember. Maple syrup and extract. We have extract nearby. Maple syrup we do not have nearby. So let's bring those over here. We have potatoes just down here, not too far away. So that's going to be okay, I think. Though, actually, I think the raw potatoes are stored farther away. Let's find out. It's been a while, so I don't remember what's where. So we want just potatoes. I wish I could resort this alphabetically. Potatoes, I've probably scrolled right past them and somebody's yelling at their monitor right now. There it is. Yeah, that's our potato storage. I don't think I have anywhere else. I don't. Okay, that's fine. What we'll do is we'll bring in some extra storage over here to compensate for that. But before I do, I also want to get in the grease factory, mainly because I don't remember what it requires. It's been a long time since I've built one. It does take power. Whoa, hello. We're underground. That was fun, sort of. So I blocked my path. I didn't even realize I was going to do that. It's all right. We can bring it around like this, and then may as well just keep using these. I like these. I think that will get us there. And then if we go back to science, go to grease factory, there we are. That'll get them power, and then we can get them connected to a path right there, and then this can connect somewhere eventually. Maybe even we'll just do some stairs right here or something to connect to all of that down there. So now we need all the stuff that this requires, which grease is canola oil, and that's it, and water, which, or no, extract and water. Or extract and canola oil. I'll get there in a minute. So I don't think we really need to do like the huge storages. I think I can just do like this for the canola oil and we'll be fine. We'll set that to obtain, and same thing on that one, and then that will get them down there. They can get their extract from right there. That's not very far away. Awesome. Looking good. Let's keep switching bots over to making bot parts. Which reminds me, before we get too far in bot part production, let's fix what I wanted to fix over here, which is going to require a temporary set of stairs to get us up there. There is no super easy path back, so we'll just do this. Like so. This we're gonna empty in a minute and bring these over. I may even shift them by a couple more. Yeah, so this would allow me to shift it over 1 and then 2, 3 to there for storage. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, cool. So down here I do want some big storage for everything that we're starting to make. Yeah, some stairs right here kind of makes sense. But what's going to be the most logical way to connect those? So we could do a path like that, and then if we did just a set of stairs like here with a platform? I don't know, is that dumb? Probably. Am I doing it anyway? Yes. But at least it gets us a little bit more connectivity. And then grease can go back here somewhere, because grease is the word. We'll just dead end right there. Cool, grease goes in this, yeah? Yeah, awesome. So this will be our catalyst, and this will be our fuel. Nice, and oh, wow. So quick, awesome. Now we will empty this. And we have another bot that's been made. And we'll also get bots making bots once we get all the parts being manufactured. But I just wanted to kind of get ahead of it before they fill these warehouses up. So, wow, that was fast. Okay, thanks. That's empty, and I did not blast that high enough or deep enough. That was a dumb. I know one of you saw me do it, and you're like, no, Brandon, you need to. It's okay, I yell at YouTubers too when they do stupid things. Well, not stupid things, just not paying attention things. And that's what a lot of it comes down to. You know, content creation is interesting because you're trying to think about what it is you want to accomplish in the game. You're thinking about how does this shot look currently? Have I got this framed nice? Is it too dark right now? Yes, it is. And what am I going to say during this whole thing? And you know, so it can become a bit of a challenge. And I think that's why a lot of content creators wind up doing what seems like, it's like, that's obvious. Why did you do that? and I think that's why it happens. Is it's just a distraction of the content creation process itself, which is, you know, awesome. So yeah, we've got chargers down here by the main spot they're working. We don't have any over here yet. But I think I might bring those in right over here, and it won't be too far away. I think that'll be fine. What we could do is maybe that. Nope. This one. And that'll reach in and do this. Yeah, okay, cool. So we want 2 of each of those. Oh, wrong one. There we go. And then we could bring in a few chargers right here. In fact, we'll probably go pretty heavy since everything else is right here. And by really heavy, I mean just blanket the side of that. Cool. So we also need a place to store punch cards. We haven't done that. I want a big warehouse for that. I don't have like a good place for a path because I did a thing earlier. That's okay. We can just go right here. Let's connect that up like that. Put in punch cards there. Awesome. Now we can start moving our warehouses. Well, tomorrow we can start moving our warehouses. I'm just gonna blow those all up. It'll be fine. So we want to leave a spot and then have a spot there, so 3 more. So then right here is where we want them to start. Yeah, that leaves 6 over there. Whoops. Perfect. That way we can get in more bot manufacturers as that becomes available. That's just logs and planks, so we can just clean that up. Awesome. I've said awesome a lot today. Mainly because I'm under the influence of medication. I'm still not 100% well. I was sick for several days. Like over a week, and it's just lingering. It is. It's just no other way to describe it. Just lingering. There's no room for the spatter dock, so we'll just delete that. We have plenty. I did have a comment about the spatter dock drying out because this is up 1 level higher, and yeah, it does dry out during longer droughts and bad tides, but it's fine because we never ever go below on the raw spatter dock. And our grilled spatter dock is full as well. I'm looking right at it, I know. So if it was a situation where all the storage wasn't full, I'd worry about maybe putting in some sluice gates here or something to hold the water back. Maybe even just a dam. But it's not. I did expand some of it out over to here as well. Mainly because the mangroves are just sitting there. I was like, they're not really eating mangroves all that much, so whatever. Awesome. So we have catalysts going. We have tons of biofuels. So maybe we didn't need that many, but it's fine. And we now have another bot that is done. There we go. And that means the next bots can start making bots, and then what we'll do is also get the bots making the bot stuff. You know, we'll get them all in all of these jobs here. That's kind of how I like to approach the bots, is get them manufacturing themselves, get that sped up as quickly as possible, because what we should have now are some very happy bots. +3, 140% work speed, 100% moving speed. The only thing we don't have is a control tower, and we may retrofit them in at some point, but they require science, and if I'm not mistaken, we're not producing science right now. Yeah, we're not even producing science right now, so that'll be a thing. Once we get some more power, we'll throw in some number crunchers somewhere. By the way, I did a few alterations over here. I failed to point this out at the beginning of the video. These power wheels just keep stopping, and it was really annoying me. And I just, quote unquote, off camera, just played with them, at literally every elevation possible here. And then I also wanted the second set here. I'm like, well, there's a waterfall, there's water flowing. I may as well have some extra wheels. No matter where, no matter what depth I put these at, they stop the exact same amount. Like, I recorded it and then let it go for like 4 or 5 days to see, you know, are they stopping and starting the exact same amount? And no matter what height or elevation I put them at, they still stopped. So whatever. All right, so we've got one more bot. Cool. And that'll be good there. So what I'm going to do is let this run for a little while, get all of our bot jobs that I want here filled, and then that should start helping a little bit eventually with all of this as well. We'll put the bots in the injury jobs, so all these manufacturing jobs and like out over here, so we will have to find a way to get some stuff over there, but that won't be that big of a deal. We can just put it right there. We've got plenty of space out here for bot stuff and power. It's over here that I think we're going to run into the issue, but we can get rid of some of the decorations because the bots don't care about decorations. If beavers aren't ever going to come out here to work, the decorations are really kind of pointless. So, but that's all down the road. So yeah, I'm going to get this going. I could have sworn, oh, it's because we need 2 here. It'll be fine. It'll still get done. We're going to get all of these jobs filled and the one more there. So that's 8. Oof, 12. A lot. It's a lot of jobs. So it's going to be a minute. But we'll join back up once that has completed and see how all of our grease and biofuel and all of that is holding up. So about 2 hours has passed. I've just let the bots run. I went ahead and built the 3rd bot assembler, and we're holding steady on bot parts. We're fine with 3, so I think we'll just stick with 3 for now. They've quickly taken up a ton of jobs. So we don't have any vacancies anymore. Very rarely are we seeing any injured beavers now, because the majority of jobs that beavers can be injured in are now being done by bots. There's still a few things that I'd like to go through, like the industrial lumber mill, maybe even the coffee brewery. Pretty much anything that has a gear that's moving in it, there's a risk of a beaver getting injured, or a higher risk, I should say. You may notice that we have some foresters with bots, and all of our lumber mills, or lumberjacks, I should say, are now bots. So a grist mill should probably be a bot job eventually. I'm just kind of going through the list to see if there's anything else. We did the oil press, probably the other 2 paper mills. I'm going to go ahead and mark them. We've got a couple beavers or bots coming online. The smelter needs to be, and then that would probably be it for the stuff I've named. But you may notice a few problems. One is we're almost out of logs. We're almost out of gears, which means our planks are holding steady, which means they're making a ton of planks out of the logs and then turning those into gears, but not fast enough. Plus, we just have a lot of things that are burning logs to work, and now we're using those things 24/7. Another issue is we're in a drought right now. Power is, right now, it's borderline. I mean, it's a little too low, but I've seen that go as low as like 6,000 when the wind isn't really blowing all that well. What I'm doing to try to take care of the tree situation is I've created a bit of land over here, and I'm slowly just going through and adding just an oak grove. Just get 8 logs out of each one. I know they take forever to grow, but it seems like that would probably be a good solution, and that's a good number there. I may continue coming out this way to see how far this dude can even reach. It's possible that we're about to reach the end of, well, his reach. I don't know if they'll be able to get to that one or not, but I'm just going to keep building out this way until the forester can't get there. So yeah, my plan was for the next video to build a big old battery wall, But with trees and or logs and gears being in such dire shape, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that. We're going to have to address the tree situation at some point. But, you know, like I like to say, that's a problem for future Brandon. So we're going to leave it here, and until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.